In November 2004, a group of young locals gathered to discuss how they could make an impact on their small farming community. At the time, like many other rural towns in Victoria, Elmore was experiencing some hardship, and there was a need to create an event with the potential to generate funds into their community and at the same time bring new visitors to their town. Led by Frank Harney and Sam Shotton, the Elmore Charity Ball Committee was formed at the Shamrock Hotel. The committee included a number of young locals, and collectively they pooled their contacts and resources to organise the very first Elmore Summer Send-Off on the March long weekend 2005. They had only 109 days to pull this off.
I've travelled around this land, I've been looking for a place to call my own. I seen them big city lights.
Yeah, I got elected to be the president. We talked about it for ages and that we should run one, and I said, righto, get along to a meeting at the Shamrock, and those that are keen, come along, get involved, and we'll see what we can do. So I suppose in a way the rest they could say is history, but we've even got we're a pretty casual crew at the time, we've even got the minutes. I know they're written on a beer bottle bag. So she's a bit of history in my scrawl, and that's where it all began.
I remember you come and knocked on the door one day. We were pretty good mates there, and we still are now. But he come with his harebrained schemed idea, and somehow you sucked me in, and I was secretary, elected secretary, and I'm still here today.
I do a lot of contracting around, a lot of BNS balls are run, and they're in marquees, and they struggle a bit with facilities. And we had the Elmore Field Day site out there with all these perfect facilities for running one, and we said this can only be easier to run and just add to the community, and it'd be a great thing for the town. So it was a bit of everything, that we've got the wherewithal to do it, we should be doing it, and if we can do it, we'll make money for the community.
This massive shed behind me is where all the fun happens, and folks, I mean fun. Last time I performed here, there were 1,700 punters, all having a great time in the spirit of a good old Aussie BNS ball. But today, we're going inside to meet some of the original committee members.
We had some tremendous support. The classic one was Lyndon Hosking, the Premix King in Bendigo. He said, here's the grog, and pay for it after the event. I think it might have been Toby's credit card we left behind there as security, and bloody sure it wouldn't have had $30,000 limit on it.
Part of getting the licence was that we had to have security and we had to have insurance, so I think that all went on my brother's credit card. And then we organised a heap of grog, and I carried that bill until the ball was over, and I think we needed 400 to break even. And there was a few sweaty palms and a few nerves until we got to 350, and they were still lined up, and we thought, here we go. Then we got to 400 and the pressure came off a bit, and got to 500 and thought, beauty, we're going to have something to kick back into the town. And 600 we all basically couldn't care from then. By the time it was all wrapped up and we had 700, we were a bit flabbergasted as to what it had achieved. But yeah, it was, well, we didn't have any account to get rolling with, so someone had to kick it along.
Yeah, used to go to a lot of VNSs, and you'd see some pretty good crowds. And yeah, when we started, and then it grew and grew and grew, just every year, it was unreal. And I guess we thought we'd do okay because of the facilities. We didn't have to use a marquee or that, so I guess that was the recipe for the success, I guess. But yeah.
When the committee initially came and saw me about starting a BNS ball here in Elmore, my initial reaction was, put it bluntly, horror.
We soon realised that if we were going to run it for any longevity, that we had to be responsible, and the liquor licensing accord was, or act was, a crucial part of it. And to Sam's credit, we've almost rewritten the rule book on that job as far as how we run it, and it's easier now to get a liquor licence than it ever was when we started.
The first B&S ball that we had 9 years ago was something of a challenge for everyone. No one actually knew what was going to happen.
Back in 2005, I was executive producer of a band called Crackerjack, who happened to play at Elmore. We went to meet with the committee and just listened to all their stories in terms of what they're planning on doing with the funds they raise and the funds they actually did raise the year before. Their passion was just contagious. So I had some website background, Helen had some marketing experience. We decided we'd build a community of interest website for B&S Bowls to be able to advertise, promote their bowls, sell tickets, whatever they want to do, chat, the lot.
No one ever envisaged of having 12, 14 or 1,500 people there. Probably didn't envisage it going for 10 years either. Thought if we could run it for a couple of years and bring in 20 or 30 grand and give it out to the community or whatever it might be, it was, be well worthwhile. Seems you're doing that every year now.
When you're divvying the money out, it's a great pleasure to be able to contribute something like that to the community, and I think all our committee members do actually see it at the end of it all.
$35,000 to local medical practice, nearly $40,000 to the Rochester Secondary School College for driver education training. We've supported the recreation reserve, we've helped them with the irrigation system.
The contribution that the Elmore Charity Ball has made to our pre-driver education program over the years has been fantastic.
We've got a new fire pump here with coupled up to 288,000 kilolitre storage unit, and it's just to help fight fires on site.
Regards the Rec Reserve, they've given money to the netball club with refurbishment of their courts. The Elmore Cricket Club, Footballers Cricket Club, money for a bowling machine.
My connection to the B&S Ball is that I'm a past president of the Elmore Netball Club. I've also been involved with the local preschool and the Catholic primary school. As a result of those connections, we've worked out at the B&S during the night shift and the morning shift to cook breakfast for the patrons and raised a lot of funds doing so.
Rochester Scouts, they lost a lot of their camping equipment in the floods a few years ago, and money was donated to them to buy new tents and more camping equipment.
So it's great for us as a committee to be able to contribute and help you with your worthy causes.
It is, very much so, because as everybody knows, the Red Cross do a terrific job.
I couldn't see a better form of community support than the Elmore Charity Ball providing money for the young people of the district to, raise their awareness about driving and safety.
The success of the B&S Charity Ball has not only delivered considerable funds to many charities and sporting clubs around town, but has had a significant and positive impact on the prosperity of small and larger businesses in Elmore and surrounding areas.
I see famous people driving fancy cars, sunglasses so dark they don't know who they are. Life's just a party, all by design, everybody wants to be a star. Daddy told me, be true to yourself.
Oh, it's huge.
You can't measure it really.
The local BP, even though we do breakfast here, it's one of their busiest days of the year, between fuel and egg and bacons and a bit of probably cans of Coke because they're feeling a bit ordinary, and the local pubs have built up their own little group that'll come earlier in the day or on the Friday night and camp, and all meet up at that particular pub and form their crew together to head out.
I don't think you can actually put a single figure on it, but yes, our takeaway businesses certainly benefit from that weekend. People come earlier than the event itself, stay for a few days, and I guess depending on their state after the event, they may need to stay another couple of days to recover.
We became involved with the BNS when they contacted us with regards to holding a Friday night pre-BNS party. And we thought it'd be a great opportunity to build a business, and just went on from there. We ended up with a massive crowd on a Friday night, so we decided to sponsor the band in the car park on a Saturday afternoon, and it just followed on from there. It's been a great flow-on effect for us, and people come back every year.
Yeah, well, I supply the hotels and service stations and all that sort of stuff, and that's good for business. Yeah, very good actually.
The BNS has been really good for my business here. Every year the people that come here come into the pubs and, well, to all the places in town.
So it's not only the community and our volunteers, it's and our suppliers, but the people behind the scenes are also our families. And without them, none of us would be able to sit here tonight.
Yeah, basically the same as Sam, and even Liz, my wife, like the only way she was going to see me was join the committee, so she's been the treasurer for the last few years. So, and yeah, the boys have always come to Working Bees, and you know, Tom's come on the committee, but even when they were under 18, like they'd be here on the day right up until we finally had to say, righto, it's time, you can't be here anymore.
Yes, it brings a lot of people into town. Yes, it introduces our small communities to a much wider population. But yeah, credit to them, they've done an extraordinary thing by having this event, and 9 years is wonderful. It just keeps getting bigger and better.
They're not putting money in their own pocket. It's all going back to the community, and that's the best part about it.
Once we got involved with Elmore and got involved with the website and the whole community spirit behind it, you couldn't stop. I finally understood what BNS balls were about, and there was nothing more exciting than educating other people, especially from our generation, in what BNS balls are about, and it's all about community.
Very well managed, very well controlled, and very financially managed.
As a principal of this school, I just can't thank them enough really for the work they do for us.
The people who put this together, I think, are fantastic role models for our community.
I just never imagined it was all pie in the sky stuff when we started. You know, notes on a serviette, and take my hat off to all the people who've kept it running, and you know, get those numbers there now.
The BNS, all the summertime balls, contribution to the community in Elmore is a great example to how small organisations can turn around the economy of a small town.
What they've donated just to charities and sporting bodies and the likes in Elmore has been phenomenal, and it is a lot of chook raffles to raise the money that these people have donated around the community. I think they're to be congratulated, and they've run a very, very good show.
Awesome effort, guys.
Yeah,
Really.
absolutely. Congratulations, and continue getting better.
When this sort of thing is happening over a period of time, it kind of becomes like part of the fabric of the community, if you like. And I think it strengthens the town and the district.
I think they're going to be around for a long time, and they're probably the example ball for balls around Australia.
On behalf of some of the old people, I congratulate them because they do a terrific job.
Whilst the peaceful, sleepy community of Elmore quietly goes about its business as usual, and the tranquil echoes of nature provide a soundtrack of calm and control, there is a mild rumble of anticipation slowly building as the days near closer to the 8th of March. Behind the scenes, the committee are rolling their sleeves up and getting ready for their biggest challenge to this day, the 10th anniversary of the Elmore Summer Send-Off BNS Ball.
Legend tells a story.
Basically, I oversee what jobs need to be done, so everybody's keen to give a hand, and likes of Brian will take on waste management, and Adam's taken on the hire equipment. Sweeney looks after the activity area, Leanne's looking after merchandise this year.
As president, very lucky to have a good secretary. Make sure that you do get people to meetings, and that's probably the hardest bit, because it's not much fun, you know, going to a meeting, sitting there for 2 hours talking about stuff. You know, it's not just all about a B&S of drinking booze and having a good time.
We've got to work out when we want to pick up these cool rooms in Echuca. We've got 2 large cool rooms.
Then we'll go on to Saturday morning, then probably about 11 o'clock we want you to be set up.
Paul, the flyers, how are you?
Yes, no, they're all done. They're all over town and surrounding areas, so that's all good. Stuck on posts everywhere from here to Murrabit.
We've got to make sure we've got a liquor licence.
Yeah, for a start, we you just jump on the computer and we just put in a temporary liquor licence for that evening, and that we just lodge that on the computer and pay a little fee and whatever.
My name is Neil Thomas, and I'm the retired police inspector for the Campaspe and Moira Shires, which is northern Victoria. In the very early stages when they first came to us, I thought that they had was sufficient and it would look good, and the first year went quite well.
Well, we give them one of these at the gate, and the bar staff are instructed to tear one of those off. They have to tear it off, not the actual customer.
They invented a wristband which has got all of the little sections on it, and they would get clicked as they went up, so it's locked onto your wrist, so you're the one who had to go and get the drinks.
Got to make sure that all our security's right. As I said, it all comes back on me, I suppose, or that's the way I look at it.
Well, firstly, it's a requirement of the Shire, and also for the liquor licence. The police will put down that there's a requirement for security for such a large number of people, and because it's alcohol involved in the night. We liaise with the committee and what their requirements are with the liquor licensing, and we start recruiting guards for about 4 months before the ball.
I think at the last meeting we discussed first aid. We were having a meeting with Craig Grant from Seymour. We decided that he meets our criteria, so we've booked him.
Once the booking's made, we organise an interview as such, where they come up or I head up there, and a bit of an interview process, find out about business practice, how we operate things, the people I've got working for me, and from there we go and have a look at the venue, and then it's discussed what I think is needed. They've given me a list of the basic requirements. They're asking for more than what their permit requires, which shows respect for what they're doing, but also, again, being a company, we've got to have that public liability and public indemnity. So, and they've asked for that. So yeah, we've supplied that to them.
Preparation for a B&S ball means different things to different people. The bands and entertainers play an important role in making sure the punters have a great time and are hearing the songs they love. Who better to know about that than multi-award winner, country music star, Doug Bruce.
Hey Doug.
Harry.
How are you, mate?
Good, mate.
How you going? Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm well. Doug, I want to take you back to the days with Crackerjack when you were playing with us before you were a megastar. We used to prepare for B&S balls, and Elmore was one of your first, wasn't it?
Was one of the very first ones.
How do you approach it with your band these days if you're going to do a ball?
Well, you know, we get a lot of feedback from fans. We've made a lot of fans from the Elmore B&S ball, and we get a lot of feedback from them. So they tell us what they want, a lot of them.
This job's gonna kill me if I don't get out.
Yeah, hey Liz, it's Sam. Yeah, good, thanks, Doug. We'll get together. Sorry, we still need some more volunteers. Hey Michael, how you doing? Your accommodation's being booked for you as well. Just checking that the appointment at the Bendigo Bank today, you're still right for 9 o'clock?
Morning Liz, how are you?
Yeah, well thank you.
That's
that
good.
time of year again.
B&S ball.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yep.
I'd like to order my change for the B&S this year.
Yeah, no worries. We've got the order from last year, about the same or a bit extra?
Actually we've increased the price to $1.25, so I'm going to need some $5 notes.
Yeah, no worries. We can add that to the order, that's fine.
Yeah, great. I was just wondering if we could organise for you to meet Brian. He's in charge of the L waste and our waste disposals. He'd be available this afternoon at the Elmore Event Centre if we could make a time.
Thanks for taking the job on this year. This is really good.
Oh no, it's a great opportunity for us. So, what do you require us to do in relation to these bins after the event?
Yeah, so what we'll have them down here at this concrete pad. So we've got the pressure washers and a wash bay here. We'll have them down here, they've gone to the event. It's just the last bit of the smell and a little bit to wash out really. There might be a little bit of paper stuck to them on whatever they sort of thing. Wash them out. Then we bring them back across to the stack. We've got here at the event centre, so we've got the yellow red bins and we'll reline them up so that you can see.
We come out to do the bins. We've been given that opportunity this year by the Charity Ball Committee. It's a fantastic opportunity for us to raise much needed funds for our school community. It's also a great opportunity for our community to come together, to work together and to do something that's outside of education together, because that helps us build those relationships and maintain those relationships that are so important for a small rural community.
I'm gonna buy everyone in here.
Doug, apparently you and I are too busy to be playing at the Elmore Ball this year.
Yeah, a little too busy. Yeah.
So, we haven't written a song for quite a long time. I think we should actually write one for him this year.
Yeah, we should write him a birthday song.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Right, I'm Megan. I'm on the Charity Ball Committee. I've been on it probably about 8 years. We have to order all the food in and we get all the meat cooked up at the local hospital, and the local baker, he bakes probably around the 300 to 400 loaves, depending on whether we order more in. And also IGA in Elmore also gets bread in for us.
Yeah, very well.
I've just got the BNS order for this year.
So we supply all the bread, primers for the morning breakfast out there, cans of Coke and soft drink. I think that's the main part of it, but we deliver it all to site for them, so it's nice and cold.
Elmore BNS, how long to go there again?
Are you serious?
What's wrong with that?
Come on, man, you'll put him to sleep.
What's wrong with a little hard work?
Michael, part of the commitment that the Elmore BNS committee has is the cleanliness of our toilets. That's what we're known for, that people can come in and there's always toilet paper here, it's clean, there's no paper on the floor, and that's what's given us a good name. So we need to make sure that you've got enough staff to cover that and to be able to service the toilets regularly.
No, that's fine, Sam. What we'll do is we'll bring up 6 staff members. We'll actually have 3 ladies, 3 gentlemen, so they can look after the male and female toilets, and we'll station in there all night.
What's wrong with a little hard work? What's wrong with a little hard work?
How about this?
No. It's been done. Nope.
How about this?
No.
Well, there's a bit of a lead up to it all. We organise to get a slogan each year, so we have something different, something catchy each year. We design it up ourselves. Once we approve the design and the slogan and everything, we send that off to RV for some temps to be done up.
Usually they'll call us a month before, sometimes hopefully a little bit earlier, and give us a bit of a rundown of what quantities and that they're looking for, what type of garments. This year has been a really special year as the garments have changed for the first time to something a little bit different. So what they tend to do is they'll contact us first, then once they've got the designs, they'll email that through to us, see what we think, see if that's workable, and then we try to work the best way to make the design sort of come out so that the people from the Elmore BNS Ball will look at buying them.
And you got one word, man.
Yeah, what is it?
Elmore.
Hey fellas, do it too much and you'll go blind. Best save your eyes for the 2014 Elmore BNS Ball. The Elmore Summer Send-Off BNS Ball, Saturday, March 8th, is celebrating 10 years. Tickets $125 at the gate with Krista, the Viper Creek Band and Trainwreck Trio performing live Saturday night. It's going to be a blast. More info at elmoresummersendoff.org.au.
I'm Paul Lavaz, Station Manager of FM 1025 and 2QN 1521 AM radio. Our involvement began when Sam came in, obviously year one of the setup of the ball, and ever since then, every year we organise all the commercials and interviews with the artists that are going to be singing there. We do ticket giveaways on air, we play into over 30 towns, and we give it as much coverage as we can so that the ball is successful.
Got it.
Now you're talking.
Trainwreck Trio, I think, we've 4 of us have already seen them, and I think they're an inclusion that we have to use. Doug Bruce and the Tailgaters always put on a good performance, been a really good supporter of us, as have Crackerjack. Paul Costa's really keen to come back in and happy to play with Trainwreck. And Viper Creek are a new band that we talked about last time, but they're up and coming, and that's what we always, we talk about supporting our young artists and our independence.
We try and promote young, up and coming bands.
Hey folks, I'm Nick. I'm Brody. I'm Casey. I'm Tom, and we are the Wolf Brothers. We seriously got, I reckon, about 10 BNS balls booked from that, which was just awesome. That was like, we just needed that first bit of a break. We needed that first, we just needed someone to give us a chance, and Elmore was the one that they said, we'll give them a chance, and it was just, changed everything.
They've made it, they're doing quite well. We want to promote people to get them to where the Wolf Brothers are now. So.
Yeah, but it is the 10th one, so wouldn't we be better off?
So you get them back where they started from, maybe?
Well, we were the first mainland venue that they played at, so a bit like Sunny Cowgirls, we always push that a little bit.
Does that mean they do it for like free or cheaper?
I'm So, and I'm Les, and we're the Sunny Cowgirls. The Elmore BNS for us will go down in history as probably one of the best BNSs around.
Oh, it really will. It was so much fun, and we definitely won't forget it in a hurry.
Yeah, we could do it there. You'll have harmonies there.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Can I play drums?
Yes. Yes. Harry, I can't hear my guitar. Or anything else.
How's your volunteers? Okay, well, how about we get together? So we still need some more volunteers.
It's that time of the year where once again the BNS ball's coming around fast. Big part of our fundraising for the club, so we're once again looking for volunteers to work on the bar or in the kitchen.
The BNS community and the town as a whole, it'd be a long walk to find some better people.
Give us a go, and not only did they give us a go, man, they looked after us, they gave us great accommodation, great food, drinks. We felt like kings.
Are you asleep?
It's a community thing, and everyone that comes wants to come, and that's what they're here for, to have a good time.
I'm happy to do it. Glad I'm invited to the committee, so yeah.
When you're giving out a decent sum of money at the end of the year, it's great. It's just good to see what you've done for a small country town.
Well, actually, the day we donate the money is the best day. There's people in tears. It's just so good giving the money to the community.
Let's do it.
Oh, this is going to be cool.
Absolutely. I think we got it, Dave.
We got it.
Let's go.
I can't sleep a wink anymore.
Elmore BNS is on once more.
I can hear that old familiar sound.
Music, country and music coming to town. Elmore BNS is on again. The party's on, so Facebook all your friends. Celebrating 10 years, you're the best. Happy birthday, Elmore BNS. Happy birthday, Elmore BNS.
Happy birthday, Elmore.
Happy birthday, Elmore.
We got a hit.
I think so.
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday, March the 4th, just a few days before this massive event centre transforms into one of the biggest parties this region has ever seen. The 10th anniversary Elmore Summer Send-Off is just 4 sleeps away. Sleeping? Who's sleeping? Not much of that for this committee, because it's time to bring in the heavy artillery and get the show on the road.
Seems the rumour in this small town is that I've been doing you wrong.
We go and collect all of the equipment that we'll need that we hire from the Elmore Event Centre. And through this week, late last week, the container, the ATCO huts and the first aid huts, fencing, cool rooms are starting to roll in. So looks like there's something happening here next weekend.
So let's pack these bags and hit the open road. Drive out into that sunset and see where this thing goes. 'Cause when I'm with you, I see.
So we've got a trailer load of marquees. We need 6 marquees, one for the bar, one for the kitchen, one for the bands to have their breaks in, one for merchandise and one for the ticket hut. So we might get one done tonight.
All night and possibly a bit more tomorrow. About half an hour? Half an hour? Or, yeah, we'd be pushing it. We'd have to have a drink break. So, yeah, probably a couple of hours for us.
G'day, Harry, how are you? Where's the ute, mate?
The ute's not here, mate. This is my ute. I've got your CDs for you.
Oh, cool.
You've done well, these look good.
Cool. Now, can we get some of those muscly men you've got here in your committee to give us a hand? Because I've got a truckload of them in this car.
Oh, there's not usually many men. But...
Important information that Craig needs to know. So he takes his home tonight and he'll have a read of it, make sure he's all up to date with it. And as Leanne said, every part of our event has their own book. So Liz will have one up at the ticket hut. So if she needs a phone number, if she needs to know what, if she has a problem with security, well then she can just go and look at the guidelines and she doesn't have to contact me all the time. So it's about making ownership of each of the area supervisors.
I'm going around asking the committee members what merchandise that they want to have before it all goes on sale. So is there anything in particular you would like?
The hoodie jacket?
No, about Friday, because we don't put anything in here because of the dust and because we're travelling around the place too much.
Yeah.
And the dust just gets beyond it. And they all come to the front here and it's all served up, ready for them.
I'd say every night to every second night. It just depends how much they've been able to get done and how many people have been out to volunteer to, you know, help set things up.
In Victoria, there's a requirement that a place of public entertainment or a temporary occupancy permit be issued for public events. What happens is the applicant submits a submission to council. As the MBS or Municipal Building Surveyor, I'll look at the conditions I need to put on a permit to see if the building, structure and the firefighting and emergency provisions are there. They have passed. Over the last few years, we've built up a really good rapport. The documentation and their control is 100% better than most of the events we get.
As we head toward the Railway Hotel for the traditional Friday pre-ball lunch with the committee, I noticed a young bloke sitting on the tray of his ute, swag, esky and all, waiting in the service road on the main drag of Elmore. I figured this town is about to change colour. But what I didn't bargain for was this.
Live it up, try and make a stand. Live it up, try and be a man in a world that you gotta understand, boy. In a world that you don't understand, yeah.
Hello, Les. Good, it's Sam from the Elmore B&S.
Oh, how are you?
Good, thanks. I hear you were lucky enough to win a ticket off 2QN the other day.
Yeah, I was. It was bloody good.
Were you, are you able to come?
Yeah, maybe best mate.
Your best mate? What would his name be?
Live it up, try and be a man in a world that you gotta understand, boy. In a world that you don't understand,
It's great for the town. We've got a little town of what, 600 or 700 people. Our town grows to about 3,000 people in one weekend, and it's just absolutely wonderful. And there's good friends made out of it. I've noticed a lot of the locals have made good friends out of the kids that come back year after year.
Dark, and they're coming in the door and they're like right back to the start of the shop, and they're very orderly. They all stand in line. But yeah, well behaved. Yeah.
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it's one of the weekends of the year where you can, make some money.
Well, we've seen the trucks with the flags and everything going through, and we're very grateful for all the people that come for the BNS. Yeah.
Right, and they've respected, the BNS committee have respected the businesses respect them, so I think these kids have just come together as part of it. But overall, I just, look, they might throw a few wheelies here and there, but geez, weren't we all young ones?
Seems the rumor in this small town is that I've been doing you wrong. I guess they don't know just what you mean to me.
From Gisborne, Victoria.
I'm from Tamworth, New South Wales.
Conagita in Victoria. I'm Gary, West Wollongong. I'm from Kyneton or Carlsruhe.
I'm Tori and I'm from Yarra.
What else? I've been coming here since 2010 was my first one and haven't missed one since.
Yeah. I did. I was very fortunate this morning. This is the closest I've been ever to the front gate.
Yeah.
1100 to maybe 1200 through the gate so far. People come through the gate right up till about 10 o'clock. That's when I knock my staff off from the tickets.
I've come out here for the last 4 years, and for many years the police scouters have been volunteering for this event, just helping the committee check in cars and check IDs and all that sort of business. And then later on in the night I go on duty for Victoria Police. And
that's my 10th ball, yep. Every ball. Never missed it.
So I've been here for 10 years, every year since its beginning.
Yeah, I've got a few mates that are around the area, and yeah, we all convoy up.
It's a fun night out, $120 a ticket. You get the booze you can drink, you get your dinner, you get your breakfast, and you're safe in the car park.
I'll have 4 people on. Once we've got people coming into the car park, there'll be 4 of us for the majority of the day. And then by the afternoon, when everyone's sort of done what they needed to do and everything, it'll be just the 2 of us.
Oh, they just help me out with gear for the balls, and I use it to raise money for the Royal Flying Doctors.
Stubble on the chin, ink on the skin, a fat boy ready to ride. Touched by the devil, thinks like a rebel, got an axe to grind. Bends all the rules, don't suffer fools, he's a wanted man. Hard to understand.
Bar's getting set up, the kitchen's in full swing, car park's full.
We've probably done the hardest part of it. It's a long day, but we've probably get to bed about 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Had a big day, but it's coming to an end now, so...
It's just beginning, no,
it's just beginning. Well, our bit's coming to an end, I guess.
Party time. Now all the work we've done, now we get to enjoy a bit.
Yes, we're all here, all signed on. We're ready for a fantastic night of fun, like every other BNS ball that we have here.
The setup here, this area we're in now, mainly a triage. Lock them up the ramp into here. Whoever's on the base, they'll triage, depending on what's needed. If they need further treatment, if it's only minor stuff, they can come and go.
Probably the best that I've played at. Just the organisation, just everything. People who organise it, unbelievable.
No, I'm very excited. The PA sounds fantastic. The sound guys very helpful. Big sound. It's really good.
Getting ready for a good time, getting ready for fun. I'm hanging out for the feeling I get when my feeling is fine. I like dressing up, I like getting down, kicking up dust till the sun goes down on Sunday. Well, I like hanging out with all my friends around. I like being exposed, I like fun.
Yeah, no, good night. All our volunteers have turned up, the crowd's well behaved, and everything seems to be going good so far.
Yeah, fantastic. Good crowd, good music, good people all around. No dramas, everyone's covered in food dye, they're all happy.
I'm beautiful, she's beautiful. Wow, fucking beautiful.
Going great. Going great. The biggest problem we've had are the girls from the bar. They keep splitting their fingers opening all the cans.
The blockouts are all going.
Yeah, it's all pretty good. They're all pretty well behaved at the moment.
We're flying good, yeah? They've all been fed, they've all been pretty well behaved. Enjoying myself, loving it. It's a great ball tonight. Loving it.
Just here to meet my friends, catch up with them, talk about old times, and retire.
Oh, bloody brilliant tonight. It's a good night so far. Hopefully it gets better.
Chicken wire in front of my face, Jack Daniels was
Happy birthday, Elmore BNS. Cheers.
Happy birthday, Elmore!
Happy birthday, Elmore, from the Piper Creek Band. Yeah, thanks, Elmore, and I'll be back next year. Happy birthday, Elmore.
Happy birthday, Elmore. Happy birthday, Elmore. Happy birthday, Elmore BNS.
security and first aid had an event-free night really, so all's good. Most of our boys probably stayed up till the mere hours of mornings, and I was back up at 6, and our breakfast crew's here, so she's all rocking.
We had no dramas last night. It was a good night, good night. Had a ball.
It was like a little hive of industry when I got here at about 5 past. Everyone had started in the pavilion. So we started there, cleaned out all the rubbish in there, moved out into the yard, the holding pen, and now we're just going out amongst the crowd, just putting out rubbish bins just to make sure that they can pick up some of their own rubbish.
It went really well. I'm running on about an hour's sleep and a whole lot of sugar, so.
There's a booze bus out there, so I got 4 hours. Yeah, alright.
What we're doing, because a lot of people have got distance to travel to go home and they've had consumed alcohol overnight, we're testing everyone as they leave the ball to make sure that they're under the legal limit so that they have a safe trip home.
We've got the shed to wash out, which is full of food dye and that sort of thing. And
What's wrong with a little hard work? Put some muscle in it, boy, until it hurts. What's wrong with a little hard work? What's wrong with a little hard? What's wrong with a little hard work?
just got the bins in the background there to put away. The local primary school comes out on the weekend hopefully and washes them all out to make them presentable for the next field days.
What's wrong with her? What's wrong with her? A little what's wrong with a little
3 months, righto. Without you people, this wouldn't happen, I suppose. So, thank you very much for your support to me and everyone else in the committee, and you've done very well.
We've got some Facebook comments. Do you want me to read them out? Some of there's 58, so I won't read all of them. Well, matey, once again was a great show. As for the bands, the best choice hands down. We're from Sydney for my first Victorian ball, and I can tell you it was worth the 9-hour drive, and I will be back next year and going to bring a crew from Queensland and New South down next year. Activities during the day were awesome. Pool needs to be bigger. DJ definitely needs to be back next year. He rocked. Toilets were the cleanest I've ever seen at any ball. Security weren't over the top. All in all, it was a bloody ripper of a ball. Being one of the medics, I saw a different side to it all and have the same stuff to say. Absolutely awesome event. Congratulations to the committee who did a ripper of a job. Only thing I would change is people asking why we wear a helmet on the quaddie when we drive around, so we don't injure ourselves to look after you guys. And everybody was respectful towards the medicals, so we have correspondence. We've got there's no need to make a decision tonight, but just think about it for when we come to our next meeting and we may be able to decide on our donations. The first one is from the Leukaemia Foundation in Shepparton. The next one is from Millie Haynes, who's from Beaumont. She is a rodeo queen, she's an entrant in the 2014 National Rodeo Queen Quest.
Can I just make a comment? I probably was a bit overstaffed with police scouters on Saturday afternoon, considering Daisy and I haven't decided whether we're getting more efficient and getting a better flow through, or whether...
Yeah, so he was very professional in the way that he did his handover, and he actually bought the first aid book back that Sam,
the Bible
that Sam hands over, and was, you know, if they do call an ambulance, where they've got to tell them to come to, and every person that he had working for them here at the front, he'd made them write their name and sign it to say that they had read it. All his employees were here all at once. Do you want to do it now, Liz, or do you want a Treasurer's report, and then we'll talk about the distribution
Right,
later?
so that small print.
This bit of paper here has got our volunteer or organisation hours, and their maybe suggested top-ups. If you have a look at that first, it might determine what you decide as to do with the money then.
1980. A change for the gate and the merchandise on game day, $6,100. Sean O. DJ.
As soon as the formalities were over, we took the opportunity to ask some of the committee members 5 specific questions in a one-on-one interview situation to try and get a summary of how the last 12 months looked through their eyes.
My wife doesn't like it too much when I head out there nice and early and leave it with the kids.
Met a lot of people, had a lot of fun. Met a diverse range of people and made some good mates out of it too.
It's impacted in the fact that I've experienced going to other B&S balls, and it's opened my eyes to what I missed out on when I was 18. Just kept me a bit busier than normal, I suppose.
I suppose a sense of doing something for the community.
Just normal. It doesn't seem to impact life. It's just a normal thing now.
After the ball, I guess it's obviously attend meetings regularly over the year.
It's been a bit time consuming, but it's a great experience to be involved with.
I just enjoy doing it, helping out the community, and yeah, it's good to give back.
Yeah, I will continue. That's if they re-elect me.
Definitely be involved.
I don't think anyone else will do the kitchen, so I'll have to go. I've got no option. Not that I don't enjoy it, I do enjoy it.
Well, hopefully I'm allowed back on the committee.
Well, I will be continuing.
Oh, absolutely, I'll continue. Yeah, I'll be a part of the ball next year.
I guess at the end of the day it'll be up to the committee.
Yeah, I will continue.
Yep. Definitely help out again next year.
I do think people do, they really do appreciate the ball.
I think we know that we're looked upon favourably and that everybody appreciates what we do for the town.
We're happy to keep doing it as long as they support us. We're happy to support them, I guess.
Oh, it's just what you do though. You don't do it to get a pat on the back.
It's all community. It's all helping.
It's a mutual gratification. We're grateful for the people that come and work for us as well.
It's good to hear that people are actually pleased and proud of the efforts that we're doing.
There's some stuff that people have said to me that, you know, it's probably stuck in my mind forever, I suppose.
Oh shit, you'd have to do it with Mick Devlin, wouldn't you? I reckon it'd have to be Sam.
I'd say Brian Mullane.
Sam Shotton. Because she just puts her whole heart and soul into this.
It's only a toss up between Ben and Mick, I reckon.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd probably say Shotton and Frank because they've seen it from arse to end, so to speak.
Mick.
Oh, well, it's probably got to be Sam. She's the heart and soul of it.
Probably Sam would be the best, I suppose.
Closey, because he's the only one that said he was the virgin.
Yeah, I don't know.
On a serious note, yeah, from start to finish, Sam and I, but on a humorous note, you could probably go with Mad Mick.
Let's do Sam, that'd be fun.
Maybe myself. Everyone puts a bit of an effort in and you've got that result at the end of it that you can see once again for the community, you know.
Watching everybody enjoy themselves.
Getting amongst it.
Opening the gates, I think, is the best thing, the best part of it.
Yeah, we enjoyed working with you blokes and seeing the view of it from behind the windscreen of a telehandler, but seeing it from how you look at it.
Oh no, just the fact that it went well, there wasn't too much trouble or anything like that.
Probably a great feeling is when we open the gates, watch everyone having an absolute ball that night.
I was really pleased with my band of workers.
Waking me up in my own bed in the morning.
The day that we hand the money out, that's the day that you say, yep, this is what we do it for.
I'm waiting here on a chilly mountain for the spring to come and clear the winter snow. Then the green will glow and the bright.
Actually, the committee is an amazing committee. They got a high sense of community, and their contribution is wonderful to the Elmore medical practice.
We had a shortfall of $80,000, so we approached the local community, and our summer send-off ball committee gave a donation of $25,000.
Right back to me and share the love that makes me warm deep down inside. Stare down that old potholed rocky roadway, winding down and around the rugged mountainside. I wait to see my true love come home right back to me and share the love that makes me warm deep down inside. I'm waiting here on a chilly mountain for the spring to come and clear the winter snow. Then the green will glow in the bright sunny sunshine, and my love will come home to me, I know. Then the green will glow in the bright sunny sunshine, and my love will come home to me, I know.
The work and the effort is immeasurable as to what's been achieved. So Sam, we're going to come up here, please. Committee, and we really do appreciate the effort you put in, and it's a very worthy award.
Around this land, I've been looking for a place to call my own. I seen them big city lights and those small country towns,
And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the support of my family. Because Kelly and Hayley have seen this grow since they were 10 and 8.
Where my heart beats out there dancing in the wind to a little town I call home. A little town I call home.
Without our community organisations, this event wouldn't happen either. So thank you very much, and I'm very, very appreciative.
Okay. Download those memories, save all those treasured things. Seen it all whenever we want it. Done all the things we had to do. We broke rules and no one ever knew. We gave it all whenever we wanted. We look back for something. We hold on to everything. Deep lines we carry on that things are the
Where's the red light?
I'm waiting here on a chilly mountain for the spring to come and clear the winter snow. Then the green will glow in the bright sunny sunshine.
Do it on there, me.
Don't you dare put that in.
My name's Norma. I've been. Oh, sorry. I'll start again.
Hi, just about to.
Message bank of Brian.
Okay.
I'm lost with your question. Can you go over that again?
Oh, having you here, Harry.
You can't see shit from right behind him.
Hi, I'm Liz from the Elmore.
Retired, so plenty of time. I don't know.
Maybe you should be president one day.
I don't think so.
Windburn.
Or what's the first thing you think of when you think of Elmore BNS?
BNS. Beer.
Beer.
Titties. No, wait.
No.
Yeah, I don't remember too much, but yeah.
Didn't drink a lot of piss. But that's got nothing to do with the BNS, but no.
My name's
Hi, Wendy, we've come to talk to you.
Wendy.
Sorry.
I don't think he was joking.
I think you have a friggin' card.
One of our goals when we started was to help
Who was that?
emails tell
Encompasses this area.
Sweating right up with that on silent. So sorry.
And it turned out pretty good for us. It turned out a lot of people were showing up for the
That's all right. It's where the very first BNS Ball Committee took place in November 2004. And if all these fucking cars would stop driving, I could get this done.
Stop talking!
At the butcher shop here.
Well, we're at the start again.
What I said, hope you can edit.
How many songs have we written together, mate?
We've written a bunch.
So how come we can't do it now?
Probably because the camera's on us.
Well, back in 2005, I was executive. Start over.
You're doing good.
Rolling.
Smoke, drink, and wine.
Oh, shit, no. I'm allowed to say shit.
Yeah, you can follow him up and down the street. You can just pub. So,
Where's Dad?
Nana.
Are we actually recording right now?
Yeah. No, we're done.
Bullshit.
No, we're
You're fucking with me, are you?
Nah.